Hello folks, this is Oninous with Oninous Gaming, and welcome back to yet another test of the boomstick. I wanted to see, we're in a creative world right now, and I wanted to see if missile turrets would make a difference when combating these guys. Although I don't see the missiles going anywhere. I'm not sure if they need missiles in creative, so we're just gonna give it a shot flying here. I saved it right before I started recording, so we're just gonna go over here and see if things work out for us for now and see if we can survive this. Where is my, oh, there's my crosshair. Okay. Alright, well, we are in creative, but I'm sure it will still produce drones, like it just says. For both of them, there's two Argentavises. And I'm sure we'll survive, but I just want to see, will the rockets fire, and is this any better? There's two of these things now, so we could be in some deep poo. Doesn't seem like our rockets are doing all that much. Oh, we are not doing that well because we don't have any speed. We lost all ability to go backwards, it seems. No, we didn't. Wow. Okay. Well, let's exit. No, don't save changes. Let's exit and try that again. Load world. Let's see. I think that might have had something to do with us not being able, or not being at the right range. So, we'll see. Also, in our Let's Play recording, I don't recall there being two Argentavises. I thought there was just one. Oh, there was just one. So where did that second one come from? I wonder if it's from saving and reloading. Very interesting. He just popped in there. Well, we will see. Because we definitely can't beat two of them. And having them just outside of our range is kind of, just outside of anger range. It's kind of worrying, to say the least. Wow, this is taking forever to load. Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Let's try this again. And we will, yeah, see, there's two of them. Oh, there's one up there, and then there's two over here. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's go for this one then. Hopefully we won't get in range of the other ones. Now, the poor performance of our ship slowing down and stuff like that may be because our reactors are overloaded. But the ship came this way, of course, you'd know that. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we're moving away from the other ones, but we're still getting closer to this one. So let's see what we can do. I'm thinking it might be a little bit different if we're not having two dyads and two Argentavises nailing on us at the same time. Now, I've noticed a lot of bugs recently introduced to this game. Oh, there goes. Heavy drone manufacturing started. They've been adding new features. They've been trying to tweak things for the release of planets and stuff like that. And I've noticed lots of bugs being introduced. And as far as I can tell, there's really hasn't been much. There's a dyad. Much improvement in the way of multiplayer or the dedicated servers, which are incredibly fritzy. So you got to be careful when playing that. But whoops, I'm pressing the wrong button now. Ooh, okay, stop. Okay. Whew. All right, I mean within range of something. The dyad is outside of our range, so I'm gonna creep forward little bits at a time. It looks like, yeah, they're targeting something and then taking it out like almost immediately. So that, I think rockets are the way to go, and creeping in may be the answer, because we haven't taken any damage yet. There's the dyad. Okay, there's damage. There we go. We got the dyad is causing damage. And it looks like we've eliminated him. We're still kind of damaged on our front there, but let's see. Can we sneak in close enough and slowly enough to take out this ship? There's another target. So I'm just inching. I'm ever so much inching forward until I get a target. Then I'm stopping, and then I'm letting my launchers take care of it until they disappear. Oh yeah, 2 of them just popped up right there. Now if we move in too fast, I can guarantee that it's going to focus fire on us. It's going to cause a lot of damage. As far as turrets and excuse me, rocket launches go, we're taking fire now. We should be able to have weapon, target prioritizing integrated into our weapons, of course. I understand that it's kind of, if you do things right, it can be a cakewalk with just having your weapons auto fire as is if you overkill it, but I don't see that being, ooh, just blew something up. I don't see that being an issue. I mean, basically, we're going to have to obliterate this entire thing in order to take it out. Those 2 Argentavises are moving away from us, it appears. I think they're bugged. I think they're grouped or something like that, and they're not supposed to be. We're still getting targets over here, so I'm not moving forward as of yet. And I'm sure this thing is taking a hammering. Yeah, this seems like the way to go to actually eliminate these things. Those other two Argentavis has stopped. Alright, oh, there's some more targets. I barely move and I get more targets. And I think it's because my weapons, the AI that control my weapons... Oh, there's a gun. We're taking fire. The AI that targets my weapons targets anything on the enemy ship that has computers in it. So anything hostile. Now, with target prioritization, we should be able to say, tell our weapons, only shoot opposing weapons, or shoot everything hostile and stuff like that. They have a lot of good and interesting options inside your weapons, but I don't see that one. So, I mean, I really think that would be an awesome idea, because then you'd be able to target, subsystems. Just subsystem targeting is just key in a effective combat environment. Sub-targeting. But wow, let's move forward a little bit more. Oh, we're taking fire all of a sudden. Can we target that thing? Or is that thing... Alright, let's keep pushing forward until we can get some more turrets in range, because I think our turrets are in the front are knocked out. Now, see, it looks like to me that the enemy AI does, in fact, target turrets first. Oh, and there goes a rocket launcher, aiming for our engines. Alright, we're going to back up as best as we can here. Ooh, we took some heavy damage, and a gyro's out. Okay, we should be outside that range. Wow, look at things just flipping out down here. And we lost our cargo container. Yeah, we're having things blow up constantly now. Now, I can see the possibility of maybe if somebody is really lucky being able to find a way to get in and maybe knock out the enemy reactor, or using a small ship to run in, try to keep moving, hoping that the target prediction doesn't, that they can escape the target prediction or get into a nice trajectory where they can't be targeted, and then possibly taking out the reactor with directed weaponry. But I don't know. This seems incredibly unbalanced. And I mean, yeah, I can sit here and I'm plinking away, but it's taken forever. And I'm completely annihilating everything over there. But I mean, it's not like I'm not taking damage. I'm taking huge amounts of damage. I mean, as you can see, they've completely annihilated the right side of my ship. So I'm interested to see how far we can get with this. I mean, we are in a creative mode, so I'm not going to use this as part of my Let's Play. This is just testing. So we don't seem to be taking fire anymore, but we don't seem to be... Well, okay, yeah, we do seem to be firing a lot. We're kind of going in diagonally, so my turrets can keep target. Okay, it looks like I took out their antenna. So there's no more dyads. It shouldn't have any more dyads spawn. Let's go like this and go like groups. And wow, the missile turrets are just, let's say group turrets, save, G, go to groups, toggle block on and off. It doesn't look like it's targeting anything now, so let's see what we can find in here, if we can get in, because I do know that there are internal turrets. We'll take a closer look at the ship. We are just a mess, an absolute mess. The ship is, yeah, there's some big welders. It apparently welds up using blueprints. It welds up the dyads, which is interesting. I mean, that's an interesting concept. I do know there are turrets inside the ship, and there's atmosphere. Alright, let's... Whew. Can we, okay, whatever. Just get us out of this ship, I guess. Alright, let's check out this ship. Yeah, we did some good damage on it. We didn't take out everything, but we did do some good damage on it. Interesting. Yeah, see, there's a turret. Programming block. Excuse me. Assemblers. And now I wonder... Oh, there's this efficiency things in there. Access denied. Okay. There's probably some stuff in the assemblers, actually. the loot is supposed to be really good on these things once you actually are able to take them out. I could have disabled... Yeah, see, there's still weapons. Yeah, there's still weapons on there. But I think what happened is that we took out the reactor. Yeah, these are impressive looking ships. I mean, judging by just this half over, I mean, they are impressive looking. It's pretty cool. They look like they were made after Homeworld ships. They're designed after the Homeworld ships. I can see that most everything's disabled except for that top rocket launcher. But honestly, as far as this all goes, I really think that I think the balance is really messed up on these ships. I really do. Unless they intended for people not to be able to take them out, honestly. Which is very possible. That's very possible. And it still does have an antenna over here, but I don't think it's broadcasting because I think we took out the generator. I think that's why the ship went down. I mean, we do have red up here, which would indicate power, I would think, but no. There's no power. I think that just says red if it doesn't have power. The vents, I mean. Alright, well, let's look at the damage that we took. We took massive amounts of damage. A lot less than our when we had turrets. So it looks like the rocket launchers perform better, but I mean, as far as the boomstick goes, at this point, I'd probably still rebuild it. I mean, it looks recoverable. We did lose our container here, but I mean, this rear part really wasn't armored. It was just the front. So, I mean, what would you expect? All this stuff is going to get ripped straight through. The only thing that was armored was the side things to, quote-unquote, protect the thrusters, which it looks like, for the most part, I mean, it could be improved, but it looks like some of this did its job. You know, we did lose this big pod on the side here, but it looks like you only have to take out a few blocks to take that. Oh no, they just took out the engine. That's what happened. They blew up the large thruster over here, and that took out everything on that side. So that's definitely something that would want to take a look at if we were going to rearmor the ship, redesign it, which we're probably going to do in our Let's Play. Or, you know what? We lost it in our Let's Play, didn't we? Yeah, we did. The boomstick is ripped. So, yeah. We got some good information on this. We don't want to engage these things at all because the balance is totally off. Also, the raiding station doesn't seem... I don't think that would be balanced either. I honestly don't. So I think either disabling or avoiding the NPC is probably the smartest way to go. And I think what we're going to do, even though it makes me very disappointed, I think we're just going to disable the NPCs because at some point they're going to end up chasing us around, especially from asteroid to asteroid, and I don't want that. I don't want them chasing our mining ships around. I want to be able to develop our ships, and I mean, I can see some people hardcore doing this. If you have if you're advanced in this game and you have your stuff going, I can see people playing this as sort of like calling it like a hardcore type thing. But starting out, I think it's way, way, way wrong, and that's a shame. I hope they fix that in the future. Well, I would like to thank you guys for watching this little test episode, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I would like to have more people in our little gaming community. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Later, folks.